is CBI. Welcome to Faith on the Air. With me is a music minister and a preacher of the gospel. Please welcome Pastor Evangelist Adekunmi Okelola.
Thank you for having me.
Let's begin with gospel music. What does it mean to you?
I think it started as a passion. I grew up to like singing. I just sing whenever I'm doing anything. I just sing. And as I grew up, I joined the choir. At a point, I set up as choir leaders in some churches. And then I discovered as I also grew up, I began to see it like a calling, seeing vision that people are being blessed, people receiving their deliverance while I'm singing. So I think it started as a passion. And I later grew up to see it like it's a calling.
Thank you for sharing that wonderful experience. You minister through gospel music and you also preach sermons. How are these two media of spreading the gospel related? And how do you select which medium to minister which message?
Okay. Usually, message can be preached and can be sung. So you can actually pass out gospel messages by preaching or singing. Both of them come from God. They are like inspiration. I receive both like inspiration. When I study the Bible, I just see a particular light or something like God revealed, the Holy Spirit revealed something to me about that particular place I read. And when I get things like that, I quickly put them down in a note. I have a note for that. And for songs, probably I'm worshiping and it comes. Anytime I receive song, I store them on my phone, just not to forget. Again, I said it depends on the timing, but we just try as much as possible to put up message every week, like Sundays. And for songs, we keep working on it as the Lord gives us grace. So we are not actually like, it must be message, it must be song, We just pick it like, we just release like God give us the opportunity to finish working on them.
Keep me from all errors. Keep me, Jesus, till I see your face. Keep me from any form of dangers. Keep me, Jesus, from pains and shame. I will not fall, I will not fail. I will reign with my King in my side.
The title of this song speaks for itself. But what would you say triggered these lyrics?
Most times, music, they are triggered by occurrence or an event. But that particular song you played, like I was in my prayer time in a worship section, but at that time, I was kind of thinking about my righteousness, I was like groaning for my heart to God that I just want to be righteous. I was just with God and God alone. Everything about me, I was just praying, communicating with God, trying to think about my righteousness. And the song just came. It just came. It just came from my heart. The tone just came from my heart. I don't really know how to explain it in depth. Because when you are in a worship section, you are praying, communicating with God. It will get to a level where your spirits will be lifted, and then you just can't control it. It just came. So it was at the point of questing for righteousness. That was in 2019 until I finally, like I said, it takes more time until we finally release it this year.
Thank you so much. You are in the diaspora right now, actually in Canada to be specific. So tell me, how would you describe combining the works of the ministry and the strenuous, demand of, daily living in a foreign land?
Combining work and ministry, recently this has been a challenge to me because as I upload the messages, work on the music, I'm beginning to find it somehow hard to combine all of it together because but I keep thinking that I need to pay bills, I need to pay for accommodation, pay for other bills. And also I'm a kind of person that even if God blesses me, I still like to use the money for His work. So I'm kind of thinking like, oh my God, how can I really? Well, I'm just thinking about how to really take my stand on this, because I won't deceive you. If you really want to be a good pastor, you want to preach good message, do all those things in a better way, like the ministry work in a better way, you need some level of concentration. You need some maximum level of concentration, whereby you'll be able to think well, you'll be able to preach good messages, you'll be able to prepare well for those things. It's kind of, seriously, like it's kind of somehow, it's kind of hard to combine.
What message do you have for our viewers and the lovers of music and sermon messages?
Well, the message I have for viewers, I will encourage the viewers to find out what the purpose of God is for your life, what you are wired to do, what you like doing. After knowing it, put God first in it and start doing it.
So it's been a wonderful time having you with us today on this program. I hope you will join us again on the program. Thank you for your time, and God bless you.
Having no fun, having no fear, I will reign with my King in my Father's house, in my mansion. I will reign with Him.
I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Pastor Adekunmi Okelola, a gospel minister and a preacher of the word. Please stay tuned for another package of this program, Faith on the Ear. Until then, stay blessed.